I don't know if you can see that. There's a whole little school of catfish fry right there. If you're in a place with channel catfish and you start seeing schools of channel catfish little fry near the bank, well, that means that the spawn is coming to an end. The baby channel catfish only school up when they just leave the nest. So when you see that, it means the spawn is just now ending. Because once they get just even a little bit bigger, the fry, like 1.5 or 2 inches, they go off on their own. And so when you see them schooling up like that, that's a real good time to think about making a plan to fish for channel catfish, because mommy and daddy channel catfish's job is over. And they've been starving themselves the whole time they've been watching them babies. And now they're running on out and finding themselves something to eat. They are quite voracious. Sorry if the wind is too loud for you, but I'm out here on the Mohawk River, just downstream of the Crescent Dam. One of my favorite places to do what I'm doing today, and that is targeting channel catfish. That's my target species today. What I'm doing is kayaking to deep holes, or canoeing, excuse me, to deep holes. And what I'm expecting is the spawn to be finishing up. And when that happens, all the catfish start feeding again, and they're real hungry, so they start biting real aggressive. And what I'm doing is tight lining with 2 different setups here. I got these poles rigged up just the same exact way. The one on the left there in my hand is a 7-foot Shakespeare Ugly Stick GX2. That's medium action. These are both medium actions. This one's a little bit stiffer feeling. And I got an Abu Garcia Ambassador 3600 SX, I believe. And it's loaded up with 20-pound test line on the main. I got it tied on with the heavy-duty barrel swivel right underneath a sliding sinker clip, because I never know what the current's going to be doing out here by this dam. And about a 2-foot long leader, red Cajun line, 30-pound. And I believe that's a 2-aught circle hook, but I'm not sure. About a medium-sized hook for what I'm doing today. And this one's rigged up just the same way, except that one's a little bit flimsier of a medium, and I'm using a spinning reel on that. That is a Quantum Optics, but it's 20-pound main line, and it's the same exact ending terminal tackle. And these bluegill that I caught, I'm using bluegill for bait, by the way. I'm cutting them up. I caught them right here out of this section of the river. They're fresh, so the best bait you can ask for. I got me a fish that just hooked itself. I've been in this spot about 10 minutes now. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Let's go ahead and start reeling this in and see what kind of a fish we got. Ooh! This fish saw the boat. Oh, and now it's pulling some drag. This is kind of a flimsy medium action rod, so I still don't know for sure how big this fish is, but it ain't too small. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's get him in the boat. Now that's what I love about those circle hooks, because on the bigger fish especially, it almost always works its way there to the corner of the mouth. They're designed that way. They're designed that even if the fish swallows it, it can kind of still have an action that slides out of the stomach but catches on the corner of the mouth. Let's get it unhooked. I want to examine this big guy. Woo! That is a great big old fish. I'm glad I got these gloves on. Their little tooth patch can hurt. They bite pretty hard, and then when they shake their head, forget about it. All right, let's let him go. Ugh. So long, fishy. That's how I'm hooking those slices of bluegill. And see that on the tip? of the hook there, that's a scale. Anytime you hook up like this, you want to make sure that you get those scales off of there. Otherwise, ain't gonna hook the fish. And you want to make sure that you have as much of that tip exposed as you can. All right, let's try to catch us another catfish. Cast number 2 in the very same area. And I got another one just up and hooked himself. It doesn't feel like as big a one as the last one. Well, let's find out. Oh yeah, that'll be a good eating size right there. Alrighty, that's excellent. That's just about as big as I like them for eating. About 9 or 10 pounds. That's pushing it. The bigger they are, the less tasty they are. Who doggies? I was just about to reel in and I got bit. Now this is the stiffer of my medium rods, and I can't quite tell yet just what kind of a fish we got. But we're fixing to see. That's another nice little eater size. I'm gonna eat this one. Ooh, there we go. This one is an instant fighter. Woo-hoo! He's been peeling drag for the last 20 seconds solid. Let's wear this guy out before he gets to the boat. This is one bad mamma jamma. He snapped some other fisherman's line. It looks like there's a soft plastic bait holder hook way down in this guy's throat. His mouth is wide enough. I should be able to get it out with my pliers. Hopefully that'll be some relief for this guy. If it's too much trouble, I am gonna leave it. I'll just cut that line as close to the mouth as I can, but fingers crossed I can help this guy out. I did it! Look at that. Some other fisherman, judging from how strong this leader is, was probably going for pike or muskie. That just shows these fish aren't just bottom dwellers that eat muck. They're predatory, especially coming off of the spawn. They'll go after soft plastics or other lures. It doesn't always have to be stink bait. Got another one. And something's toying with that rod too. I might have a double out here. That'd be sweet. Oh, yeah, he wants something. I'm getting a lot of these fish. There's a little spillway there, and then a great big spillway there. And then the currents kind of meet at the end of this island here. Just the perfect spot to pick up any unconscious fish that knock themselves out going over those falls. There's another one that's not too shabby at all. I love their little barbells.
Well now, let that be a lesson to ye. The next time you see a whole bunch of little baby catfish fry just a schooling on up there by that bank, boy, you best go fishing. Go fishing!